The end of the year is very truly difficult for me because I invest my time. Okay guys, I am here at school. This is my outfit of the day, but it is the end of the day. So today I wore a black shirt from Old Navy with a black tank top underneath. My jeans are skinny jeans. They're from Old Navy as well. My shoes are, they have this fancy little fringe on them. I don't know if you can see that. Let me take this so that you can see, but they have this little fringe on them. This is my outfit of the day. Old Navy as always. Okay guys, so I am home. I could not film in my classroom because of the conversations going on. Those of you that don't know, I teach in an open concept school. Anyway, my apologies. So I am here at home. Today has been a very kind of a crazy day. I woke up late. It's just been crazy. My goal was to try to start vlogging, you know, like I'll do a weekly vlog, and I don't know, just things did not flow how I wanted them to flow today. I wanted to talk to you guys how the school year is very hard for me. This is just like I wanted it to be a classroom chat, but unfortunately I am not in my classroom. So this is just like a teacher chat with you all. But I just wanted to share with you how the end of the year can become kind of stressful. And if you're not careful, it can become quite overwhelming. For me, there are two things that make the end of the school year rough for me. And the one thing is the testing. There is so much end of the year benchmark testing that needs to be completed. I know for me, with my district and my grade level and my school, I have to do reading benchmarks for every single kid in my classroom. I have a total of 22 children. I have to test them at their instructional level in reading, and then I have to test them at their true independent reading level. So that's two different tests that I have to give them. Also, I have to test them on their sight words, their first grade sight words. They're also tested on their writing, if they're able to be on topic with a piece of writing that they write, whether it be a small moment, a letter, a how-to, whatever the case may be, they're tested on that as well. Then we have our math benchmarks for end of the year. They're tested over everything that they have learned throughout the school year. So there's just a lot at the end of the school year. And if you're not careful, and if you don't take care of yourself, it can become very overwhelming. So that's one thing that makes it rough. The second thing that makes it rough for me is honestly leaving my class leaving me, and we're not together anymore. As a teacher, I become very, very attached to my students every single year. I cry at the end of the year every single school year. You know, and people often say, why do you cry? I don't cry. I don't. And people don't understand it. If people don't get it. And that's why I can only speak for myself. It is hard for me. Yes, I look forward to the summer. Yes, mentally, I'm counting down the days. Through my calendar, I'm counting down the days. But it is very, very difficult because me, Miss May, I get attached to these kids because they're like my own little babies. You know what I mean? And like, you see them when they come to you and they're like little. And some of them are scared and afraid and worried. And then as the year goes on, they blossom into these confident human beings. The end of the year is so hard for me because I know my days are coming down to where I'm not going to see them anymore. And they're not going to be in my classroom anymore. I always tell them we're always going to be family. We're always going to be family. It's just, we're not just going to be with each other every single day anymore. And when you think about it, when you're with these kids for 9 months and you truly invest your time, it is very hard to say goodbye. So for me as a teacher, I just want to tell you guys that the end of the school year is rough for me. The beginning is fine. The beginning is fine. I don't really know these kids. I don't. But the end of the year is very, truly difficult for me. Because I invest my time. And those of you that don't know me or have just watched my videos, you know that my true passion is building positive relationships with my students. Every single one of them. Because what breaks my heart is that, you know, we don't know what some of these kids are going home to. We don't know what their home lives are like. And for a teacher to just be mean to a kid, just to be mean, it's heartbreaking. And I wish, you know, the way I feel, I wish I could save every single child out there and provide a fun, learning, happy environment for every single kid, and I can't. And it's heartbreaking because they're already starting to tell me, Miss May, I don't want to leave you. They know we don't have a countdown. Gosh. We don't have a countdown, you know. They know, but they know, they're smart. They know it's coming to an end. And it's like really hitting me because they're starting to say those things. Like, Miss May, school's almost over. You know, Miss May, school's almost over. And they don't want it to be over. They want to stay with me. And it's heartbreaking. And it's not always they want to stay either because their home life is horrible. It's just they just enjoy being at school with Miss May. So this is what makes the year hard. Yes, all the testing, all the riffraff, all that. Yes, that's rough. It stresses you out. It's just natural. But what's really rough for me as Miss May is saying goodbye. It's so hard for me to say goodbye. I have 19 days of school left. And I have to make them count. And I have to bring and keep grace in my classroom each and every single day. And I ask you all to make these last days of school, however many days you have left, count for these babies. Because they'll never ever forget you. How you treated them, how you reacted to them. They're never going to forget that, whether it's good or bad. So I just wanted to share with you guys how I'm feeling right now. And it's hard. It's rough. I'm having a hard time. Bye, guys.